Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris here, and today we are going to be looking at a watch. I have several different types of these watches, a lot of different models of them. So I'm very familiar with this brand, and always been very happy with this brand. They've never let me down. They've always been super accurate. Price is really great, and they come out with there's really great designs every year, and they're somewhat an homage watch. They're not a copy by any stretch, and they never say that they're copying or imitating or anything like that, but they're more of an homage. But most watches out there these days are homage watches because there's only so many designs that you can do that kind of makes sense for a watch. Like even this beautiful watch here that I got from Knopf. This is the Apex. It's absolutely stunning. I just love the slate face on this type of watch, and this was from a Kickstarter campaign, and I just absolutely love this watch. But it is very reminiscent and homaging my Tag Monza that I have. The case looks almost identical to it, but there are little differences, right, to each one of them. And this particular watch here is no exception. But I absolutely love this watch. This is from a company called Pageni Design. I got this on Aliexpress. I've been wearing it on and off all summer long. I believe I got it in like June or July or something. I have to look at my my notes to see when I got it, but I have been wearing it quite a bit. This came out for this year, for 2025, so it was a new release for this particular year. And I have a couple watches, I believe. For sure I have one. I have the Dussault watch, which is a microbrand watch out of the UK that looks similar to it. Not identical, but similar to this particular watch. And this seems to be kind of the popular color of 2025. Very beachy, very summery, but also very dressy. And this is what the watch looked like here. This is the model is called the PD1661, and it's called Sky Blue. Let's just get this bad boy out of here. You can see here it's kind of it's a nice box, but cheap little foam to kind of put it in, and it has the details on the side here, and it comes with a little screwdriver here if you want to change out the watch band. So pretty cool, basic, easy looking box. The branding's okay, but it's not high end. But they're not putting a lot of money into the high end branding, so they can keep it their watch prices very low. But you can see it's homaging the Rolex. I think it's the Rolex Submariner, because you can see here the gigantic date window here. This is not the current date. I haven't worn it really too much today or anything like that, so the date is kind of off. But you can see here it's an automatic movement. It's an NH36 Japanese automatic movement, so really a really good movement on it. It's got an exhibition case back here that you can see here as well, with its own branding at the back with Pageni Design. Just a really nice watch. I really love the color of this watch, and when it first came out, it was very hard to get. This thing sold out like crazy. It was a very hard color to get, and you can see here their logo. Let's see if I can focus on that. Yeah, right up at the top there at the 12 o'clock position. And it is waterproof to 100 bar, which I believe is 100 feet or something like that. Yeah, there you go. Oh, 10 bar, 100 feet. So I mean, I'm not a diver or anything like that, and my snorkeling days are probably over. So I am probably would not be going in the water with it. It's got a nice little top here for the pointer for your ratcheting dial here. It goes around. I'm not sure how many clicks it goes around. I never actually looked that up. I don't really care about how many clicks it is because I don't use it as a diver, but it's a nice looking watch there. You can see here the sides, and it has a screw down crown. See, I haven't even taken the protecting here, the little blue protector off of the Pagani Design. I believe it probably comes off if, let's see here, if I give a little scratch here, does it flake off? I'm not sure. Maybe that is the color. We'll see. But it's got on the crown here, you can see here that it does have its logo as well, and it's a screw-out crown. You can see here it just unscrews, and then you can set the time, push it halfway in, and you can set the date window. Let's see here. See, there you go. Date window here is changing around. Let's change it to today for the 3rd. There we are. And what time is it exactly? Oh, it's 20 to 6. So a little bit off. And I always like to rotate it in the direction that the time goes. I know in the old school ways, the plungers or the dials, working material inside the watch sometimes could mess up. So I kind of do the same thing. I just keep going in the same time, around the same time that it goes around in. It's just an old school thing. I don't know if it's true or not. You can see here it has the lollipop second hand kind of moves around, and you can see here on the hour hand it's got the big lollipop marker here for the hour hand. Yeah, just a really nice watch. It's 40 millimeters on the case here. I believe it's 12 millimeters the thickness. 20 millimeters here on the band, and 220 millimeters or 22 centimeters here for the band length. Let's get this on my wrist here. I'll show you what it looks like on a, I don't know, what, a 7.5 inch wrist, 7 3/4 inch wrist. And it is a dive watch. And you can see here, I should show you the stainless steel here. It's a 316 stainless steel, and you just clip the clasp off there, and there's a little link right here. You just kind of pull that open and away it goes. But you can see inside here that you can in fact change it to if you have a dive suit on or something like that, or a wetsuit. So it is a proper diving watch, and but it also looks really great on the wrist as a dress watch or an everyday carry watch. Really looks great for the summertime on the beach. But it also looks really great for evening out. You can wear this with a suit. You can wear it with a tank t-shirt, white t-shirt or whatever. It's kind of anything, like it's a great looking watch. Fits really well. It's, like I said, it's 40 millimeters, but it does not look small on a 7.5 inch wrist. So it is a very comfortable watch to wear, but all the Pagani Design watches are very comfortable to wear and very easy to wear. That's why I've got so many of them. I think I've got like, I don't know, 7 or 8. Maybe I'll do a video on all the different Pagani Design watches that I have. But yeah, this is just a really nice watch. What really drew me to it was the color, and like I said at the beginning of the year, this color was pretty much impossible to find. Really nice clean face to it as well. I've got my Duxo watch, and it's kind of got the wave markers of the Omega Seamaster, but very similar to this type of light blue color. And I really like that one too. That was from a microbrand. Pagani Design, I guess you could probably call it a microbrand, but they produce a lot of watches, so they're not really. They are limited in some ways because the next year they may be gone and you may never ever be able to find them again. So if you see something you really like, I would get it, because sometimes they're not going to come back and reproduce that particular watch again. What I've noticed with this watch over I've worn it probably for a couple of weeks over the summer, but the time on it keeps really good time. I would say we're probably about maybe 3 seconds out every 24 hours, which is not too bad at all, for a watch that only costs like $120, $130, something like that. So very good watch for the money, very good bang for your buck. And I really like this band here. I mean, you can put any band you want on it. I've got a lot of different NATO bands, but I really like the Oyster. I've got a couple Pagani Designs that has the Jubilee band to it, but I really like the Oyster watch. And this Oyster watch too, it's not like a cheap crappy little band on it. Like, it is a nice brushed stainless steel, 316 stainless steel on it, and it just looks good. Because I've had some cheaper watches that I've got on Aliexpress, where I got this one here from as well. But some of the Oyster watches, or the bands, I should say, they look just cheap and just really, really, really crappy. But Pagani Design really puts a lot of effort into their bands. I mean, they're not the highest quality bands by any stretch of the imagination, but they're still really, really good, and they're functional. They look good, they feel good, and they're not just a bag of crap, like some of them. And the clasp on it is really, really, really great clasp as well. Like, it is up there with with a higher end clasp, a higher end band for sure. I think the band itself would probably be worth the price of the watch, but the watch itself is, like, these Pagani Designs, they always do such a great job. And like I said, this is definitely an homage to the Rolex Submariner, but it doesn't look like a Rolex Submariner. Like, you wouldn't look at it and go, oh yeah, that's a Rolex Submariner, because it's got enough differences in it to not be that. And then you can see here that it does have its own design on it, so it's not a fake or anything like that. So it is what it is. It's a great looking watch. The crown guards here are really good. They're not sharp or anything. Everything's really nice and brushed on this one here. And I like that it's a fact that it's a nice matte stainless steel band, so fingerprints don't show up, so they don't look all gaudy and stuff like that. Like, it's just a nice matte looking finish. It does not look cheap. I've seen some watches that just look so cheap, and some of them I've got one that totally looks like a cheap Chinese watch. In fact, it is, but it's from a micro brand company, and it was more expensive than this particular watch here. So that's why I'm a big fan of these Pagani Design watches. So let me know what you think of this. If you've got any different Pagani Design watches, if you have this particular watch itself, and or if it's a watch that you may be interested in yourself, like it's or if you do like Pagani Design, or if you've had any experience with them. But yeah, this is just a really great watch, guys. Really appreciate you all watching. I'm going to be giving away one of my Pagani Designs. Just have to figure out which one I want to give away, because they're all good, and some of the ones that I have you just can't find anymore. They're hard to find. But I should probably deplete some of my watch collection. I've got so many watches, and I can't wear them all, but I will review them all for you. So, but let me know what you think of this one here. And for a chance to win everything and anything that I will be giving away, all you got to do is like and subscribe to this channel, and then go over to Instagram to Whiskey Cigars and Bond and give me a like and a follow there, and then you'll be in for everything and anything I will be giving away, including one of my Pagani Design watches, and I've got a few other watches I'm going to be reviewing and giving away as well for you. So yeah, stay tuned for those. I should probably do a video of all the Pagani Designs that I do have, so you can kind of see what I have before I get rid of one. Then maybe you can vote on one that you would like to win, and which one I should give away. So I have a feeling this one might be one of the ones, but I really do like this watch a lot. So anyway, but thanks again. Appreciate you guys. Really, truly appreciate you guys. And I'm sorry about the lack of videos coming out on time. It has been a crazy summer here, to say the least. Lots and lots of shooting and weddings and meetings and traveling, and then we just had family in here a little while ago. I would say just a few days ago, actually, and they came in from Florida, and it was a kind of an impromptu visit. They weren't supposed to come here till October, and but they came early because my mother-in-law was not doing very well, and she passed away just about a week ago. So yeah, it was we're dealing with that, the loss of mom, and yeah, it was just a lot going on. So unfortunately, shooting videos had to go to the wayside to be there for my wife, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, my father-in-law, and everybody else. So I do apologize for that, but we are going to be back on track here very shortly, and we'll make it more of a priority here to get these things out here to you, because I really like shooting these things here too, and kind of showing you guys what I got, and you know, sharing my interests with you all. So anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, let me know about this watch. Let me know if you got something like this, or you know, even a blue watch, you know, like a light blue watch like that as well. You know, there's several out there that have that kind of color look, or if you have any Pagani designs, or if you have this watch. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. Take care, and we will talk to you very, very, very soon. Bye bye.